You're on Twitch? No?
Nah. I be tuning into it. Anybody post their Twitch or some shit, I'll tune into it.
You got to get on Twitch, fam. We're starting, by the way. You got to get on Twitch, fam.
I figured.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I be tuning into people when they post their shit. They post like they're going to be on Twitch or whatever, I'll tune in.
You game?
No, not really. I haven't even played. I don't think I played PS5 yet.
No?
Yeah, it's been that long.
You've been that busy, eh?
Yeah, been that much on the road, you know?
Okay, so even like when you're in the studio and stuff like that, what do you do for downtime, bro?
I watch like movies or like TV series and shit. I'm into like Power or whatever like 50 puts out.
You been fucking with BMF?
Yeah, I fuck with that shit. Last time we were here, we were talking about my homie looked like Lamar, so yeah. I fuck with that shit. I fuck with like TV shows. Right now I just got into like Ozark. Somebody put me on Ozark. I'm watching that lately. That shit's hard.
So like when you're like binging a TV show or something, right? Mm-hmm. And then after you go in the booth, do you find like parts from the show or different like things like bleeding into your lyrics all of a sudden? You're like, yo, I'm gonna lay you out like Lamar.
Nah, I don't. That's funny because I was thinking about that the other day. I don't think I'm one of those rappers that like put those type of lines in my music. Like I try to speak on relevant topics to my life.
Yeah.
That's shit that could always be, you know, like right now you could go listen to Fist World and you could still get the same message. You're not gonna hear nothing about like something that happened in 2017, like viral moments and shit.
So you're not like...
I'm not a viral moment rapper. I'm not like fucking Uncle Murder at the end of the year rapper.
You know? So there's no bars like, I'm gonna make you fall out like Bunk Gang.
No, man.
People like, who?
Nah, man. Nah, exactly. None of that. I try to keep my shit timeless, you know?
We're just starting our conversation here. You know, we're doing a quick follow-up here because this gentleman has been making some moves, and I always like to keep up with the artists out here who are making moves, representing for us across the country, across the world, across the nation. You know, I know you over in Atlanta, you're over there in Magic City, all the different places, seeing the big booty chicks. You know what I'm saying? So for the people who are watching on YouTube who are like, a lie, yo, Portion's back. Portion in the motherfucking building. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, fam.
Make some noise.
Toosie. You and Toosie got the music video together.
Yeah.
That crib, bro.
You're thinking about another artist.
Okay. No. Yeah, you're right. You are right.
About another artist.
Yeah. But
I fuck with that video too, man.
What's going on? How did you guys link up with Toosie, fam?
I linked up with Toosie. It was just a mutual friend really in Atlanta. Linked up with him, went to the studio, played him the record. I actually made the record in LA like last year. Yeah, I just played on the record. I had been sitting on the record for a little bit. And then, yeah, he fucked with it. Just hopped on it right there. Made it happen.
And y'all filmed the video in the States?
Yeah, in Atlanta. It was actually just like a kind of like a lifestyle video. Kind of just running around the city type shit in the studio with him.
What's the scene like out there, fam? Because like, I know we had a little bit of a conversation about it last time, but we've been getting into this thing about the subset, okay? And I'll explain. Toronto has like a subset of people who are super into the mandem, the hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? The Toronto rappers who are coming up. But I feel that that's limited because we have a lack of black population or people of color. Yeah. Where when you're in Atlanta, you're around bare black people. What's that feeling like when you go from there to coming back here?
That's a good question. I feel like here's a lot more multicultural, so it kind of opens up your eyes to like, okay, I got to make music for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, like, I got to make music for different genres, different cultures, so everybody could relate. When you're in Atlanta, in the States and shit, you kind of could get lost in that mindset.
Yeah.
Okay, these are just my people, so just make music for my people type shit.
Yeah.
You got to make music for everybody. So that's probably the biggest difference, I think, music-wise, how I think out here. And like, yeah, like I said, there's just more culture out here. We could go different type of culture foods. You could go try different type of culture foods. You could see different things out here. So I think out here gives you a more balanced like approach. Out there kind of like makes you feel like, okay, proud to be Black type shit.
Yeah. And you're dropping a deluxe right now?
Yeah, deluxe, 5 songs, Trench Baby EP. It's kind of like a double EP. So the first EP had dropped in like November, and now this one is dropping in June 10th.
Okay.
And yeah, so we're just gonna drop that 5 extra songs for the summer. Just keep it pushing type shit. Like the Toosie song did really good for me, so I just thought I'd put some extra songs and make it happen.
You've been moving around. You're doing like interviews with like a whole bunch of different like blogs, interview platforms and shit like that. Do you feel like the same kind of like, you get like nervous when you go into interviews? With us, it's soft because it's like we're here, soft. Right? But like, you're building as an artist as an up and coming artist, and it's different because you're a Canadian artist who's making moves in the States. Is it like, fuck, I'm sitting with the Say Cheese people now. I'm sitting with these people now.
Like getting in different rooms is definitely cool. I'm in the States because it's like shit you just see from afar type shit.
Yeah.
But when you come back home, like it's nothing like home type shit. Like also like just tapping in with you guys, tapping in with whoever else I tap in with out here is like, it's always good vibes,
Yeah.
And the other day my video shoot was good. When I'm shooting videos in the States, it's always just on the go. There's only so much we could do, out here it's like limitless.
Yeah. So, and like, give me some game that you've been able to pull from like meeting with all these different people that you've been seeing on the screen before. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you've had some different conversations. Somebody said, you know what? Always remember, do this. Can I get one of those, please? Or the audience?
Yeah, I think the best one was probably just always remember where you came from to get where you're going. Just always keep that grassroots. Always keep that same energy that you came and did the game with, the same hunger. Because a lot of the times when you guys were posting my shit at the beginning, I was recording myself. Times it was like, didn't really have time to go to the studio, so it's like, okay, boom, you gotta figure out a way to make shit work.
Yeah.
So I was just recording myself, making shit happen. So let's just keep that same hunger always,
You mentioned the track Fifth World in the beginning of our conversation, and we never really touched on it in the last interview, right? Can you give us just, and without going into it, because that was like a very big loss in the city. It was very publicly like pushed on the media, because the media likes to push fear and all that type of bullshit. Right? But when that happened, can you give us like emotionally what you were going through? Because you wrote a whole song.
Really at the time it was like I was in and out of rapping really. That shit kind of just sparked something in me. Actually, it was my brother that told me to like get back in the booth, make something,
Yeah.
He knows like when it comes to that like expressing like how I feel at the moment type shit. He knows I'm good at that, so it's like he just pushed me. He's always there to push me into the right direction. So it's like made that song now based off the emotion, really. Like you could tell everything that I'm saying in the song is really how I feel,
Yeah. And like, do you feel that even with like focusing on the music and like how you mentioned like your brother pushing you, getting, back into the music, is it like a good form of therapy? Because I know when I used to make music, I used to get a lot of the shit that's in me out when I'm like rapping. Do you get the same?
Yeah, for sure. Like a lot of times if I'm angry, whatever mood I'm in, I make music and you could tell in the music, type of songs come out. But yeah, I try to base my music off of emotion for sure. Like if I'm mad at my girl or from whatever, how I'm doing,
Yeah.
Probably expression in the music. So I do that.
What songs do you have? And how much time do we have? We have maybe about, we can get about 3 more questions in there, right? What song do you have that are like jewels, but you're like, I can't let everybody hear this? You have a couple of those where you're like, you got too real with it.
I think Legends Don't Die too.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't released that. That shit is like deep. I made that shit like 7 a.m.
Those ones.
Yeah, it's like
shit.
It's really deep.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
I think Red Margellas,
eh?
I made that in like 2018. That's like
what?
Yeah.
So you've been holding it since 2018?
Yeah.
What's wrong with this guy, fam? So you?
Yeah, nah, it's hard, but like it's personal. Yeah, Vultures is like that too. But like I'm trying to move towards that direction with my next project, like more personal shit. Be a little bit more personal with the fans type shit. Open up.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I think the fans appreciate that when they get to know their artist.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They're like,
exactly.
Holy shit, that happened to you. That happened to me too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, man, you got to release those, bro.
Oh, for sure.
What have you learned over the last, let's say, 2 to 3 years that you've been like inside of like the whole label machine type of construct? What have you learned from that experience so far?
I think the best thing that I learned is just having a team is very important. Just having a person to do this and a person to do that, and just building your team the best you can, and just surrounding yourself with people that really believe in you.
Yeah.
For sure. That's probably the best thing that I learned from being on a label situation. Because a lot of this shit I was doing by myself, right? So now that we have a team around me, it's like, or around us, it's like, it's way better. It's way more opportunities. I could kind of focus on the music more. You know, I can make more opportunities for people around me. My producer, Hefe, I produced the whole tape that's about to release.
Salute to Hefe.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make opportunities for everybody around me, you know? That's the best thing that probably came from it. Just everybody can eat.
Yeah. No, man, I fuck with it, man. So with everything that you got going on now, what you got coming up next? You got the deluxe EP. Like, what's the next move?
I think later on this year, I want to release more features. I seen what the Toosie one did for me, so I'm just trying to capitalize off that kind of shit. Just start working with more artists. I feel like my whole tapes have been just me, both tapes, other than the Toosie feature. So I'm just trying to branch out now and start working with American artists, even Canadian artists, you know?
Yeah.
Fuck with me, so make shit work.
Nah, fuck with it, man. Yeah, man. Portion in the building. You know what I mean? I appreciate you coming and pulling up on the old man here and you know, giving me an update. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know, you got to pull up on Timmy D and give me an update. Every few months and every few milestones, I need another Portion update.
No, for sure.
All right, let's make that happen.
I need to get you a poster in this bitch, man.
Yes, please, fam.
Trench Baby poster.
Yeah, man. I love collecting, like, it. To me, this is like pieces of history. When we see artists like Portion and other artists that we've had interactions with in the city going on and doing bigger and bigger things. You know what I'm saying? It makes me proud. You know what I'm saying? So
I like what you're doing for the city for sure. Like, you're putting on that interview with Pooh Shiesty, that you need to start doing more shit like that. Like, you know? And just like, I like that shit, bro.
Yeah,
I like that. I like everything that you guys do with this shit.
Thank you, King. And free Pooh Shiesty, man.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, man. Yo, give them your social medias and all that, and let the people know where to find you.
NF Portion on everything. Portion on all DSPs, music platforms and shit. Yeah, just tap in with me. Tune in Trench Baby, June 10th.
Trench Baby. Portion in the motherfucking building. Another one in the vault. We off of this. Deuces.
That's lit.
If you like this video or any other videos like this, there's more that you can choose from. Make sure you like, comment, and share these videos, and make sure you subscribe right now.